I believe in the natural law. Let's take the second statement first. I believe in the natural law as firmly as I believe in God. I'm not going to question whether or not Bishop Wright really believed that. Should we believe in the natural law as firmly as we believe in God? What is the natural law? Okay. I hope everybody can read them. Okay, so what is the natural law? You know that we all have a nature. A nature is what we can do and what can be done to it, to us, anything. If I talk about the nature of a book, as Brother Francis would say, the nature of a book is, what it can do and what can be done to it. That's the nature of a book. Well, everything in existence has a nature. And when God created the world, he had a plan for what every nature should be, what it should do, what can be done to it, and how it's supposed to act. Okay? And we call this plan of God's, this law of God, for all of creation, we call this the eternal law. Okay? So the eternal law applies to all of creation, which means that there are special laws for the natures of angels. I'm going to start throwing chalk at you. Laws for the natures of angels, laws for the nature of men, laws for the nature of animals and plants and inanimate objects, gravity and physical laws. And some of those laws we share with them. If I drop the book, it will fall. If somebody could pick me up, I would fall too if they drop me. Okay, we would share that with them. But as a man, as a rational human being with intellect and free will, there's a special law that applies to man as man. The definition that St. Thomas Aquinas gives is rational creatures' participation in the eternal law of God. Okay, rational creature, that's man. His participation in the eternal law of God, the eternal law being God's plan for all of creation. So we call that law for man, we call that specifically the natural law. Or you could call it the moral law, but we specifically call it the natural law. Okay, so eternal law has many branches, variations, and the aspect that belongs to man is the natural law. Now, this law, because it's how we're supposed to act by nature, we say this is the law that is written on our hearts. Okay, it's not physically written on our hearts, we know that, but it's so much a part of our nature that we could almost say it's instinctive. It's not part of the power of man as the instinct, but it's part of how man should act. And so everyone has the natural law, we say written on their hearts, part of them, no matter when they live, where they live, no matter how old they are. 'Tis for